Good morning, everybody. What a day to be alive. I want to welcome you in a very special way to today's event. I want to welcome you in a very special way to today's event. If your team members are not connected yet, if they're not connected yet, by my time, it's exactly 10 o'clock in the morning. If your team members are not connected because it's a new year and it's not too late to say Happy New Year, everybody. It's not too late. If you've not seen this year, it's not too late to say Happy New Year. What a year to be alive. What a day to be alive. We are super, super excited. So if you have people that are not connected yet, just give them that last minute reminder. This is not the year to be reminding people, but we need to be our brother's keepers. We need to be our brother's keepers, and we need to remind, we need to give them that last minute reminder. Today is that day. The wait is over. The wait is over. Today we are kickstarting our 25th anniversary kickoff retreat. Our 25th anniversary kickoff retreat. And I bet you we're going to have a very amazing time. We have wonderful speakers that will share their numerous experiences with us today. They will share their experiences with us today. So if you just check if your team members are not connected yet, it's a retreat is meant for forever business owners. It's meant for forever business owners. Try and give them that last minute reminder so that they can benefit from what we are, all the activities that we are going to have, have today. Let's know where you're joining us from. Let's know where you're joining us from so that we'll be able to know our reach. Let's know where you are joining us from. Let's know where you are joining us from. Let's know where you are joining us from so that we will be able to know how far our reach is. Edith from Nigeria, thank you very much for joining us. From Port Harcourt, Patience, thank you for joining us all the way from Kenya. Thank you for joining us, Kenya. I'm seeing Kenya, the names are rolling very fast. Very fast. Thank you for joining. Oh, Dubai, thank you for joining us. Oh, the names are rolling fast. I can see we have we have people from Kenya, we have people from Lagos, we have people from Port Harcourt, Abuja. Wow, that is great. Well, from Canada, that is super exciting to see that. Yes, it's very early in Canada and we have people committed to joining us this morning. That is very great and very exciting. It's very great and very exciting. Thank you so much for your commitment. Thank you so much for being part of this landmark event today. Now, having said that, we're not going to waste too much time because we have a whole lot of programs planned, trainings planned for today. We're not going to waste time because everything that we're going to do today is solely dependent on time, and we want to make the best use. We want to make the best use of our time today. So today, let me give you a rundown of activities of what we're going to have today. We are going to get, in a few minutes now, we're going to take the keynote address. To welcome everybody to an amazing year, a year where we are ready, very ready as a country to celebrate our 25th anniversary, and is a year-long program. After that, we're going to have our diamond manager, Mrs. Susan Oyemade, mommy, come up and give us an amazing presentation that will tell us where we are coming from and the need for us to keep up with those values, keep up with those missions, those inspirations that brought us this far. Afterwards, we're going to have our VP. Our VP is going to come up and tell us why it's important that we remain Nigeria, why it's important that we show Africa that we are Nigeria, and why it's important that we innovate and we collaborate and build as a team. After that, we're going to have Kuje. Kuje will be the last person. Kuje was just announced yesterday as a GLT member. So she's going to be the last person to come up today and give us an amazing presentation on how you can build from nothing to greatness. So that is the rundown of the activities that we are going to have today. So sit back, enjoy enjoy our program today, and I tell you, you will be glad you did. Having said that, I'm going to go straight to the next item on our agenda, and that is the keynote address. So thank you so much. Good morning, everybody, and I am super excited today, and I'm grateful to God Almighty, grateful to our Maker that we are alive today to witness this kickoff retreat, a retreat that marks our 25th anniversary as a company. Today, we stand not just as individuals, we stand to mark a new year, and this extraordinary milestone that Forever Living Product Nigeria has achieved today. For 25 years, we have been a beacon of hope, a beacon of health and opportunity for countless individuals. I want you to think, for the last 25 years, the number of persons, the number of families, and the number of individuals that we have supported, that you have supported, the number of individuals that you have given hope, the number of individuals that never knew where the next meal will come from, but because you said yes to this business, you made that possible for them. I want you to think about how many people that we have impacted, not just individually, but how many people we have impacted collectively as Forever Living Product Nigeria. Today, we've built a legacy of excellence, nurturing dreams, transforming lives, and creating generational wealth. A lot of people that never knew that they could achieve what they've achieved today, they've been able to do that in the last 25 years because you said yes to the business, or because, yes, you opened your arms, because you loved people so much and you were able to reach out to them. This success, like I said, is not just for us, Forever Living Product. It's just because you as a dedicated Forever business owner, you as a passionate Forever business owner said yes. So your resilience, belief in the mission, and the unyielding commitment have brought all of us thus far. So as we celebrate this Silver Jubilee, as we celebrate this anniversary, I want to remind you of one powerful truth: that the best days are ahead of us. The best days are ahead of us. This year is not just about reflecting on our past achievements. It is about igniting the fire for the future. It is about using this celebration as a launch pad for the next 25 years. It is about ensuring that if we build a future where we can reach collectively, we can reach out to more homes with our life-changing products. It's about ensuring that we can empower more individuals so that they can have financial independence. And it's all about ensuring that we can grow stronger as one united Forever family. So as we nurse this vision, as we chart our course for 2025 and beyond, I urge you to dream bigger, to set bolder goals, and to take deliberate actions that will propel your business to unimaginable heights. As leaders and ambassadors of Forever Living, we have the responsibility not only to grow our business, but also to impact lives. This year, let us commit to inspiring others with our stories, supporting one another, and living the Forever mission of health and wellness. In closing, I leave each and every one of us with this challenge. What legacy will you leave behind in 2025? And how will you contribute to the next chapter of Forever Living Product in Nigeria? Let us make this celebration. Let us make this a year that we can all look back and say, thank God we saw 2025. Thank God I experienced the year 2025 because it was a turnaround year for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, together, we will shape the next 25 years with purpose, with passion, and with pride. Thank you so much for your dedication. Thank you for your belief and your unwavering support. Let's make history starting today. Thank you and welcome to our 25th anniversary kickoff retreat. Thank you. Let's roll the drum. Let's roll the drum. Let's roll the drum. Let's roll the drum. It's not easy to be 25. It's not easy to be 25. If you think it's easy, go and ask other companies. It's not easy at all to be 25 years. We are 25. I want to see you roll those drums. Roll those drums. Roll those drums. I want to see those emojis come up. I want to see those emojis come up as we prepare for mommy. Mommy, you can share your screen. As we prepare for mommy, you can share your screen. Now we are going to have mommy come up. Mommy is going to give us the history of Forever Nigeria, how we started as Forever Nigeria. She's going to tell us what are the values that brought us together, what are the values that kept us this far, and what do we need to do to ensure that we keep these values and build for the next 25 years to come. So, ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, let's make welcome Mrs. Susan Oyemade. She is a diamond manager. Most importantly, the first managing director of Forever Living Products, Nigeria. For 25 years, Mommy has strongly built her business. Most importantly, for 25 years, Mommy has promoted health, Mommy has promoted wellness, and Mommy has promoted total transformation, not just in individuals, but in families. And also Mommy has helped develop countries, because when we talk about how Forever Living Products spread throughout West Africa, definitely we cannot talk about that without talking about Mommy and Daddy's contribution towards the spread of Forever Living Products in the whole of West Africa. So, Mommy, ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome on stage Mrs. Susan Oyemade. Mommy, you have the floor. Mommy, we can't hear you. Let me see.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, that's fine. So I welcome everybody from all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And I'm so excited. So also Daddy is excited about today. And we first of all thank the Almighty Father for being alive to witness the 25th anniversary of Forever Living Product Nigeria. It's been a long, long journey. But today I would like to take you through the topics that I'm going to be covering. The first thing is to acknowledge of the founder of Forever Living Products, because without Rex, there wouldn't be Forever Living Products in Nigeria. Also, the current president and the Home Office executive. I'm also going to recognize the FLP management team, the staff, and also people who have retired and have contributed, the foundation and current FBOs from Nigeria, from Republic of Benin, from Ghana. Somebody saying the host has asked you to start your video.
Yes, mommy, your video, we can't see you.
You can't see me? Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Good.
Sorry. So what I'm covering today, like I've said, acknowledgement of several people, those are very important. And also the purpose of today's talk and the story that we are told by Rex, which also I want all FBO to learn a lesson from that little story. Then the journey so far, celebrating achievement. We want to talk about what Forever Living Product Nigeria has achieved with the distributors, the vision for the future. We've achieved this, but where are we going? Then, and how each FBO can contribute to making the next 25 years a wonderful year. We will all still be alive, I pray so. And then motivation and encouragement, and then we close the talk. So let's move on. Sorry. I hope I know what to do. Okay, that's fine. Now I welcome you all the way from Dubai. And like I've said, good morning, afternoon, and so on. Wale and I are honored to be here today celebrating the 25th anniversary of our beautiful company, Forever Living Product Nigeria. Forever Living Product Nigeria is our baby, and we always pray day and night for the success of every FBO, for the success of the company, and also for the success of the global, office. We give gratitude to the Almighty Father because for giving us the grace to celebrate with you today, which is, number one thing we need to do. Firstly, we cannot really do anything without talking about this wonderful leader, father, a loving leader. So, Wale and I would like to specially acknowledge our company's founder of blessed memory, Rex Moore, for his vision, love, and hard work, and for giving all FBOs around the world, not only in Nigeria, the rare opportunity to own a global business, have great health and financial freedom. His love for Nigeria is profound. It is really profound. Because sometimes I go back to remember the time he was coming for the rally, for Nigerian rally, and he came through Ghana, and he spent hours on the road because somebody told him that within 2 hours he would get to Nigeria. But he didn't get to Nigeria until almost 12 hours. We've almost closed, but we waited because we knew he would come. And he came in, honestly, he was tired, but he didn't stay in the hotel. He just changed his clothes and came right to the venue. So that can show you the type of person, Rex was. A wonderful person. He will forever be in our heart. We can never forget him. Again, I would like to show his picture and how he started. That's Rex. He founded the company in 1978. It's been a long way. If it isn't properly managed, we can't see be existing. So we thank the Almighty Father for his wisdom and all the group around him that has made the success of Forever International, possible. You can see that he spent most of his time for Forever. Wherever we went, he was always with us. And he was a very, very good leader. He preferred us to eat than him eating first. And I remember when we could not take a connect plane immediately, and I knew how it went around, taking care of everybody, carrying luggages and so on. This is the type of a leader, a serving leader that will always remember him. Now, acknowledgement again, our thanks and our thanks and gratitude to the president, Greg Moore, and the Home Office executives, both retired, and the one that I see there, because we need to thank them for continuing, for carrying the baton, for continuing to make a forever great. Otherwise, without continued success, we will not be, here today and celebrating. So we give thanks, and if you don't know them, some of them have retired, and I'm sure they will send our love to those who have retired. Some of them are still very active. We would also like to mention Nabas. It was everything to us in Nigeria. It was helpful in respect of products and any other thing needed. Always, 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 making sure that everything, was okay. We cannot go on without recognizing the wonderful lady and the husband who sponsored us into Forever in 1995. Because they are part of story today, they are part of history today. They are wonderful, lovely couple, always making sure that everything, is in order. Bebita Stevenson and David, I always cherish them because they are part of our story in Forever. Again, we would like to recognize the great contributions of the Forever Living Product Nigeria management team, both the current and those who have retired, because we should not forget them, because they've also made a lot of contribution. The foundation FBOs, we will always be grateful to them because a tree cannot make a forest, because they contributed to the success of Forever. The people that we started with, the people are joining, everybody contributed. And I will always remember those trainers who really helped right from the beginning. Also, we thank them for making sure that everything was okay. Working together actually made a strong team, and that is why we've achieved what we have been able to achieve in Forever as a company and also as, individual. Now I'm showing, I think those FLP, FBOs who are online can see few people. You see the time we were still young. You can see I'm seeing Mr. Labu from Enugu. I can see Mabel. I can see Mrs. Agbedevi. There are so many other distributors there just to see that what it was, before and what it is now. That was one of the rally in Nigeria. That was when we were actually presenting the companies to Nigerian public. That's Rex, that's Roots, and that's some people came to make the place a wonderful place. You can see me there and also some people at the background. Now, these are wonderful. I will never go without acknowledging the contribution of FLP distributors from Republic of Benin. We remember FLP from Ghana, who struggled all the time to come to Nigeria by road, to come to buy products and take back, to Ghana. Then Gabon, so I remember a lady who came in to buy products. She was attacked by armed robbers on the way. So all those people, we must be grateful to them because without them, maybe what we're talking about today wouldn't have been. Also, we remember the Cameroon brothers and sisters, also who came to Nigeria to get their product before they established their, company in Cameroon. We will also be grateful to Sheung Beckley, because she made the link in the Republic of Benin, and also Adam Wanku, she made the link in Cameroon. And some other people from Abidjan, from all over, we became family because Forever brought us together. It was different before because I don't know why Nigerians, with their neighbors, they see us as different people. But when we came to Forever and we show them hands of love. They also came around and we became sisters and brothers up till now, till tomorrow. We are close. So forever brought us together, and we'll always remember that. Now, why are we here today? We all know. During the 20th anniversary, we actually gave the history of how Forever started, how the product, registered, how the company was registered. So we've given those history at that time. And anybody who would like to read about it can get a copy of the papers in the head office in Lagos. So we do not go on and on and on all over that. But we now are here again, 25th. We should be very, very grateful to the Almighty Father that we are still alive to celebrate 25th. And I'm sure we will still continue to be alive to celebrate 50. And it will be so because whatever we want, yes, we should ask and we can get it. So we are here today again with you to celebrate the company's achievements because we need to just look back where we started, where we are now, and then where we are going in the future because it's very, very important. So for everything that's Forever has achieved, we give glory to the Almighty Father because it isn't easy in this economy to still be waxing stronger. So we thank God for all these accomplishments. It's not only the company that has achieved a lot. Individually, we have, because many of us now we are living a life, the life we dreamed, which we never thought would be possible, is now possible. So I would like to share a story, which maybe I did not share the last time. How how Forever came into Nigeria, how it, the source of it. And that's the story I'm going to tell you. It's a short story, but it's interesting, and we are going to learn from it. This is Atlanta, 1999. In one of Rex's visits to Nigeria, he told us, said, "You guy, you know why I'm in Nigeria? Do you want to know?" We said, "Yes, we would like to know." He said, actually, that he told us he went to watch the final football in Atlanta, Georgia, in USA, to watch uh, the goal. I think what do we call it? Olympics. And fortunately, the day I think it was the final, and he said when the Nigerian team members were coming, with enthusiasm, and something struck him and said, "These boys, they are going to win." Everybody around him said, "Oh, no, no way." But he had that faith in these boys. He said, "They're going to win." And what happened? They won. Kano scored the gold, didn't go. And he said, I'm impressed with these boys. I'm going to go to their country and start Forever. So Forever, the seed of Forever was sown in the mind of Rex in Atlanta, Georgia, USA in 1996 because he was so, moved and touched by the way our boys play. And this is where I'm now going to say, could we learn a lesson? Because individually, we are ambassadors. Collectively, we are ambassadors. Not ambassador only of your home, of your local government, of your state, of Nigeria, but ambassador of Nigeria, number one, because your attitude or your action can stop opportunity from reaching other people. If they didn't do well, if probably the attitude were not right, Nigeria wouldn't have been in its mind. So please, let's also be good ambassadors. I heard uh, the CS talking about being a good ambassador. So as Nigerians, be good ambassadors wherever you go, wherever you are. and always be the best you are created to be. Always be the best. Always do your job diligently. Even the work we are doing, we're ambassadors for forever living. So how are we presenting ourselves? How are we talking to people? What attitude, what comportment are we putting together? So what you do as a Nigerian affects all Nigerians as well as Nigeria as a country. Very, very important. The performance of our football team, Atlanta 96, gave us all Nigerians the opportunity we're enjoying today. So, what are you going to contribute also to making Nigeria great again? Because we shouldn't be complaining about the situation, about the company, about the country, but what can we do to bring that glory back? Because Nigerians are excelling all over the place in the field of medicine, in the field of engineering, in singing, in dancing. You know, we are number one happy people in the world. So please let us learn a lesson from this. The way you do your business, and from now on, always think behind you. I'm an ambassador of a company. Now we now starting about the journey. What have we achieved? What have we achieved as a country, as a company, as people, as FBOs? Better health for thousands. Thousands and thousands of people have improved in their in health, vitality, in shape, in beauty, and also a lot of us in Nigeria have become FBO, forever business owners. We've owned a business, to create wealth. So financial success, so many people have their own homes, while others attain personal dreams which never they thought possible. And some have been able to send their children to the best school in the world, Cambridge, all over the place, in America. So it's not only that, we are also having our own car. Many of us have changed cars many, many times because of the opportunity forever given to us through car incentive. Many of us have traveled many times abroad, so many places. I was trying to count how, the places I've visited. I've lost count. I said the only place I've not been is Russia and Australia, which and as I've thought it out, I'm sure maybe the next 2, 3 years, forever will take me there. Because I was saying about 2 years ago, I want to visit India. When will I go to India? But what happened? Last year, we went to India. So travel and incentives. It's not only traveling alone, forever will give you money to spend there. They will give you fun that even if you went on your own, there's no way you would have been able to do those things. So that's part of the achievement. People never thought they would travel. They have. And then what about chairman's bonus? Many people we've received more than maybe 15 or 20 times. Let me put it that way. The only time we didn't get a chairman's bonus was when we were active managing director, country managers. So since we left there in year 2006, year 2007, we qualified. From then on, we kept on getting that. So car incentive for the past 20 something years. So can you imagine? And it's not us alone. There are many, many people, not in Nigeria, all over the world, but mostly we are now talking about Nigerians, those who are, their cars, quality education for their children, personal growth. Are we not talking about that? I'm here today. I was a teacher, I was a trainer, I was a lecturer, but with Forever, I have created an opportunity for myself being a wellness, I'm a coach and I'm enjoying it. Forever has given me that opportunity, So personal growth, we're talking about personal development, self-confidence. People wouldn't have been able to talk to people because they come to Forever and they are now training. What happens? The confidence is there. There's nowhere they cannot talk. They have self-esteem, self-respect, and skill acquisition. Many people during that time, we were having academy where people were learning to be, and it's still it is still relevant today. You can see, you know, enjoy that acquisition of skill, skincare, because I'm going to show all that, the leadership and communication skill that we gain, which also are affecting us in all areas of our life. Then we talk about, you know, travel. I think I've talked about that, flying, cruising. I think I've cruised with Forever more than 3 times, and I'm sure each and every one of us can testify to that, and getting money, to go, to wherever we are going. Then many LBOs are living their life, living the life of their dream. I'm one of them. We are one of them, where you want to live, because if you have the financial independence, you'll be able to do that. Relaxing, wonderful, every day you wake up and see good things. So Forever has given us that, which we give thanks. Then skill acquisition, in that time we were doing this, but I'm not sure whether we're still doing it, but we can still go back, because it's part of the skill that we need, to be able to promote our product all over the place. At that time, we have skincare consultants, and I'm sure those people now, they've added that to what they are doing and helping people to look beautiful, to have good skin. So I hope maybe we will put all this thing back, and then we have body therapists. There are a lot of business opportunity that can come out from Forever. Body therapists, we have the you know, this is that I'm sure some of you will be able to recognize the people. That's Mrs. Keo, that's the son, that's a lady from Republic of Benin. Some of them, okay, I think I can still recognize few of them. So, look, it's a business of pride. Many people now develop this into having their own big shop and doing the same makeup and so on for people. Some people have become big. Some people are working with film industry, because I see their names sometimes, on the screen when they are showing the cruise. So Forever has given us this opportunity. Those teachers of those days, so maybe I should stop to also recognize our teachers, not only in makeup, the teachers teaching, training us on the product, training us on to achieve levels, training us on so many things. And, we have people like Mrs. Aishi Moju. Dr. Aishi Moju always give us general lecture in sweet memory of Udoye, Abe, Mrs. Ayeni, Mrs. Idigo. If I keep mentioning names, which I've already mentioned in my report for the 20th anniversary. Please, if you want to see the names of these people, go there. They were dedicated. They were not taking money from Forever. They were contributing a lot. So, but we can still go back to all these things. I always show the crowd to let you know that it is a teamwork. Another achievement of Forever is the is the infrastructure, the edifice that Forever has been able to build in Ikeja. And with this, we would thank all the distributors, the foundation distributors. We would thank them, because without them, it would not have been possible to have that building, because of hard work. Not only distributors in Nigeria, Republic of Benin, I've mentioned, Cote d'Ivoire, DRC, in Congo, um, Gabon, and Cameroon. So it's a collective work. It's not that one person. No. One person cannot do it. And especially people from Ghana, I appreciate them, and I will never forget these people, because they make Forever, Nigeria today, with all our funding, founding distributors. So we will show the edifice, you all see it, but we want the world to see it. It's the pride of Forever, the pride of Forever. And each time I pass through Aromire, I pray, I stop and pray. And I pray that God will continue to give all the people working there, the good health and the ability to be able to continue to to continue with the good work. So again, we were the first to hold African rally in Abuja. People came all the way. from all over the world, from Europe, from America, from Asia, from West Africa, from South Africa, from East Africa, from all over. And each time they see me, they talk about the food in Nigeria. They talk about jollof rice. They talk about dodo. And see, I mean, the life of FBO family is a wonderful life. It's a life of love, a life that, you become mommy, daddy, and everywhere, wherever we go, we see family. In Dubai here, we have families who are forever living products that we've met right from, when we were in Nigeria, and we're still together. In Cameroon, the same thing. So I call Rex more UNO, United Nations without fighting, because our own is love, which is really good. So again, Nigeria was number 8 in 2004, and also we won the Country Spirit Award, which was really good. Subsequently, other managing directors took Nigeria to number 4 among over 125 countries. 125 countries, Nigeria, number 4. And how many years were we at that time? And some countries have been there for many years. So that was a great achievement. And yet another success for Ever Living Products, privileged to host the first African rally, which I've already talked about, which is good. Then look at the beautiful building. Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful. Whenever I go past there, like I've said, I'm always touched. And with this building, I would also like to thank the Idowu family who made the land available even when people came back to give them double the money. They didn't succumb. They waited and they sold the land to us. We thank them. I would also like to thank Omosade Oshidele. He was the one that actually made it possible to see the land, and the people, also because of our influence, saw the land. We will always like to we will thank them, and we will always remember them. We'll also like to thank the architect. We would like to recognize the architect Tayo Bapalaki. He did a wonderful job, a purpose built. We knew what we wanted, and he gave us what we wanted. And at this juncture also, I would like to appreciate my husband, Wale Oyemade, because he's so meticulous. He's a structural engineer, and he made sure that everything was perfect. So, and we give glory to the Almighty Father who made it possible for us to own this beautiful land. So that's when the when the building was going to be commissioned. Then we also thank RJ, we thank his wife, and we thank Roots, because they're always coming with them to Nigeria. They didn't say that, oh, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. No, no. They see it as a country that, is wonderful. And then you can see that is the combo, the old combo. You can see we're in Badagry, where we went to see the Oba of Badagry, and to let him know what type of business we do in Nigeria. And we didn't go alone. Rex was with us. That was the palace, and we'll always remember. And I cherish this picture, to see that Rex really put himself into the country. It's not that, oh, I'm doing business, he was thinking about the country in a very wonderful way. So we went there, and now I'm putting this around all these positions. Nigeria, as a country, have got distributors who are qualified on these different levels. And this is the journey of financial freedom. That's where it begins, from manager. And we have many managers in Nigeria today: senior manager, swearing manager, sapphire manager, diamond sapphire, then diamond manager. And I think we still have, we have double diamond manager in Nigeria. We are happy and fortunate to be, to have double diamond. So this is a worldwide recognition and prestige. And we also can put our hands up that, yes, we are there, that we are not behind, we are not backward. So it's a lot of work to achieve all these things. And we'd also like to thank all those people who have achieved. And we also encourage people who have not to now see that it is possible because a lot of people have been able to do this. Now, what's vision for the future? Because we've seen all the things we've done in the past, but now what about the future? What are we expecting? So, on the part of the company, that is what we want Forever Living Product Nigeria to do, is to, to achieve what we call, the following further global, sorry, yeah, further global expansion. That is, we become a global force. Let us set aside or moving from the sales level number 5, number 3, or even to move to number 1. We're not going to move back to move. So what could we do now that we can work together with the company championing all the things that we will need, for us to be able to achieve number 1. It's possible. If we can move from number 125 to number 3, to number 4, we can do it. So it's not impossible. Again, we need the company to make sure that, because things are difficult now, people don't want to be sick. People do not want medication anymore. People want to take care of themselves. So this is the time that we have opportunity in spite of economy, because health is wealth. If you don't have health, you cannot have, money. So this is the time now we have to look into making sure that our effort is on the product, on the use of the product. Buying, selling, get people to use the product, because this is what we were doing. Because if people are taking the product, it's expensive now, but I cannot do without, and a lot of our clients also, but I think somebody ordered, I'm not joking, Daddy looked at the order. He said, did you tell the lady the price? Because I think it came to 990,000 naira. So she called me from Dubai, and I said, okay, we get the product together. And the list, Daddy said, did you send? I said, I did. I said, look, health is wealth. If you don't have health, there's nothing you can do. And if you fall sick in Nigeria today, you are going to pay almost 12 million to deposit in the hospital. Prevention is what? It's cheaper and it's better than cure. So please, all we need to do now, the company, the products must be available, and then we must put the product to be number 1. It's health and wealth. It's health and wealth, not wealth and health. Health and wealth. So please let us make sure the people are becoming conscious of their health daily, and we must double our effort to communities that we have not even reached, families and individuals with our health enhancing. So our distributors should go and learn about the body, what the body needs to function properly, what we need to give to the body. And we can have section, people who are 40 and above, people are these, people are looking for all these things. There's so many ways we can. And, make sure that I put the product first, because I'm in health industry. And this is what I promote all the time. What Forever Living Nigeria should aspire to do is continue technological innovation. So please, it's very, very important that we must be able to move in. A lot of people are now in 2035, but some of us are still in 1825. So when it comes to development, it's not going to be that, oh, this country is developing, is undeveloped, so it cannot. No, we are competing now globally. We are no longer the local champion. We have to be a global champion. So we need to make sure innovation, in whatever we want, people can answer us. If they want information, it has to be like yesterday, not, waiting for information for so many days, for so many weeks that, things will not work. So please, let us do that. And then reaching market now, people don't, we don't go out to buy anything here. All we just do is, order, and it will be delivered and promptly. It won't take one day. You order something in the morning, it comes to you in the afternoon. So let us do that. And then we need the company to elevate the distributor support system. A lot of brochure, a lot of magazine, a lot of leaflets that maybe we need, which people see all over the world. So we should also make sure we have that so that I can help. Because sometimes you don't need to talk. Just give people the brochure. Once the brochure is, I mean, full of information and everything, you won't have to talk so much. So let's get that one done. And then again, I will want the company to be involved in community work, in social work, and also maybe scholarship, whatever, to see that whatever is also contributing, because success is sweeter when you share it. So let's see what we can do more apart from what the international is doing. What are we doing, in our own country? How each forever business owner can contribute. This is very important. Set personal and team goals. Don't just wake up every day, coming to the office and going back without knowing where you are going. So if you don't know where you are going, you won't go anywhere. So what is my personal goal? What about my team goals? Because it's not you alone. We have to work together so that as you are moving, your downlines also are moving. Aim high. Write down your clear personal target. This is what I want. I don't, in a day, I must know what I want to achieve in all areas of my life, in self-improvement, in this and that. So we shouldn't just take life as, it's my fate. Nothing bad is our fate. Good things are our fate. So please, so let me say, I mean, two people are getting chairman's bonus. Why are you the people are clapping all the time? Why can't you do it? People are qualifying for ego. When will you qualify for yours? So please let us have a clear goal and set a target that this is what I want. When I started Forever, I knew where I was going in Forever. Right from before I started, I knew at that time the highest level was diamond. I said, I want to get to diamond. I want to get to diamond. It's not diamond forever because some people will say they want to become manager and they've been becoming manager for the past 12 years and they have not become managers. So we are not talking about, goals like that. It has to be specific. It must have date, that this is the day I would like to. So please, very, very important. Get people to follow your upline. Master the product knowledge. I mean, it's not good enough. You have a business and you don't know much of the product of your business. Because if you know what the product can do, you're telling people who encourage them to buy it. And even when they see it on you that, oh, yes, you said this product does this, but it's actually showing on you. So they will also buy. So please let us have product knowledge. It's very, very important because it's the product we want to move now. We are not saying come and buy, come and use before come and buy. Then leverage mentorship and duplication. Also, we should not just be the only champion. We should be do mentoring at downline, wake them up, give them, motivation. You have been, how long have you been in Forever? Call your team member. Give them pen and paper. Write down, when did I join Forever? How many levels of achievement do we have in Forever from assistant supervisor right to, so where do you want to get to? Where are you going? So let them know right from the first day so that then you will now work together and then let them know what they will need to do to be able to achieve it. Because some people just pray. Praying without action will not work. Please, let us make sure we are now going to duplicate. We are now going to be, leaders. We are not just being the leader. Let others also become leaders. Don't just recruit, coach, teach, and make sure You let them know how to do the same and how they should do the same to their own, downline. Very, very important. The heart of network marketing lies in duplication. The day you don't bring people into your business, the business will die. So please, and then consistent activity and focus. Some of us work hard to qualify as manager, but the moment we become manager, what happens? We are not doing what we have been doing. And what you are doing, even to get you to manager, will not get you further, except you are now doing extra. So, what got you to your present position will not get you to your destination where you're going, except you have to do extra this, extra that. So, very, very important. We must activity, activity, activity. We should not just be putting everything to the company or my upline. Your upline has given you the opportunity. Everybody has been given the opportunity. So what you do with the opportunity is left for you. Don't blame anybody because whatever you're achieving, you are the one enjoying it. You are your family enjoying them. So it's not your upline. It's not the company. It's you. It is your business. Or once we know that forever business owner, the meaning is that this is my business and I'm the one responsible for my business. Nobody is. So then you'll be able to sit up and you'll be able to do it, so that you will also get all the things that are possible in forever. Okay? Embrace personal development. This, I keep on saying this, people will say, Mommy, Mrs. Oyemade, Mrs. Oyemade. I cannot do without learning on a daily basis. I cannot do without reading on a daily basis. And nothing is impossible to learn. For example, I will give you one little story which happened when I was trying to get my slide. I got all these slides before. I would have been looking for people to do it for me. But do you know how much I'm saving? There's nothing you cannot learn. There's nothing you cannot achieve in life. I'm always, saying that. And people, should believe and listen to me. I was trying to get this Kalu, Kalu, it's a Kalu. I was trying to get the photo of that game. So I got the video. I wanted to download the video, but it wouldn't download, maybe because they put something on it. Then I wanted to see whether I can get the picture. I couldn't. I said, what will I do? Okay, I said, I don't usually like to disturb my son, who is always listening to me. So I called him. I said, Anthony, how are you? I said, I greeted him and I said, please, I've got a video, but the video cannot download, but I want the picture of the video and so on. He said, okay. I didn't say you should do it for me because I know his answer will be, I will teach you. He said, Mommy, I teach you. Listen. I said, okay. Then he said, put it on. I put the video on. He said, now if the video is on the place I want to take the photograph, press, he said, press, what did he ask me to press? He said, press command, press shift, and press 3. And I would say, how do I reach 3? He said, Mommy, you will have to reach 3. But at the end of the day, that was how I was able to get that picture that you saw of Kanu. So nothing is impossible. I've learned that now. I've moved forward in IT now with that. So it will not be any problem. So please, we need to develop ourselves not in just narrowly, because some of us will say, oh, I've been to the university and I've got PhD. The day you obtain your PhD, that was the day it became obsolete. So the only thing that takes us to where we are going is that personal development continuously, continuously. I will learn till forever. So please, if you learn in so many areas that will help forever living product, in health area, you will see that your business will really, be wonderful. Then cultivate leadership. Leaders inspire, it motivates, and sell the space for others. If somebody is introducing me to a new business and said, you get this, you get this, you get this, you get that, I will ask the person, have you gotten it? If you say no, then I will ask the next question, why? So if you cannot, why are you asking me to? So if you want to rise in rank, help more people succeed. As you grow others, you grow yourself. So very, very important to, because that personal development is so important to me. Now, I'm now going to give you motivation and encouragement because we soon finish. Can you imagine yourself standing here 5 years from now when Forever is 30, celebrating its 30th anniversary, and hearing your name announced among the top performers, maybe Triple Diamond, Centurion Diamond? I want you to picture yourself giving testimony of how you pay for your family's dream home or help hundreds of others find financial freedom, because that is also achievement. People you move away from poverty to wealth will always, forever praying for you. People you move from sickness to wellness will forever be praying for you because it's a service that we are offering. So that future is within your grasp. There's nothing you cannot achieve. It starts with you to decide today. The habits you form and the team spirit you activate, cultivate, is what will help you to be able to achieve all those things you want to. We are on an upward trajectory. Every distributor is vital in propelling us towards coming to number one. So we are talking about number one in the world. And number one in health and wellness network marketing business worldwide. Remember, the greatest achievements often start with humble beginnings. We started forever, in humble beginning. Never underestimate the power of a single conversation or a single recruit or even a single phone call to people, because people want to know what you are doing. I encourage each of you to write down 3 ways you will elevate your business, in this new year. I want to, maybe you can now discuss it with your team members. So I encourage each of you to write down 3 ways you will elevate your business this new year 2025, and keep the list so that you can see it every day. So it's very, very important so that when we come together again, we can share, oh, I put down 3 things in 1925, and now, 2025, and I've achieved them. So let the next 25 years be even more impactful than the last. Let's push together, grow together, win together, and the best is yet to come. So wherever we are, please make sure you remember that you are responsible for your business. It's not any other person's business. It is your business first. So no excuses, no procrastination, no laziness, no pushing things, to others to do. So in closing, we thank the Forever Living Product Nigeria management team for giving us this opportunity on this platform to share our story and vision once again. We also thank all the FBOs in Nigeria and all over the world for making Forever great, because Forever Nigeria is great. So we are going to make it greater. And I hope this, what we have talked, renewed you. You are enthusiastic for your journey, and then in this incredible company will actually take you to wherever you want to go. So as you return to your teams, because it's very important, and communities, remember each each phone call you make, each conversation you start, each new distributor you bring into the place, business, we are all closer. We are working collectively. We are working towards, goals. Our goals may be different, but we are working towards, that. Keep shining, keep thriving, and let's make the next 25 years an even greater success. So I trust that what we have gone through today, you'll be able to put it in your mind and work on it. So when you look at Forever, Forever has given us good health, many people in Nigeria. It has given a lot of people a lot of financial freedom. Thousands of people. Some of us now, at our age, we are now getting what we call residual income, which we are enjoying. Personal development and skill, I love that because I do not want to remain the same in my life. If I don't add anything to myself in a day, I will be upset. Why didn't I do that? Even if it is by looking at something that I gain, from Billboard, because I think I've shared that before. Billboard, I don't just open my eyes. Again, immediately I will put it down and I'm going to develop it. I was going somewhere I think a few weeks ago, and I saw the word inspire. Immediately I put it down. So, and I made a big, beautiful training out of it. So please, don't just look, don't just sit down watching all these movies that will not take you anywhere. Use your time, constructively. Time, if there's nothing I'm going to gain to improve my life or improve other people's life, I don't watch it. I don't listen to it. I don't gossip. I don't have friends. If people want to gossip, I don't belong to them. I only belong to people who like to learn. So personal development is very, very important. International business, you know, all of us, we are there now in Nigeria. I'm sure. How many of us have international, global business with Forever? Because as we are sitting down here, we are earning in Cameroon, we are earning in Cote d'Ivoire, we are earning in the Republic of Benin, we are earning in London, we are earning in Ireland, we are earning in USA. So we need to, expand. Because if you are just concentrating on a country, when the economy of that country goes down, what happens? Income will go down. So please don't. We have the technology now. We have the internet. We have social media thing that we can use for people to be part of us from anywhere in the world. So please, we are earning in Japan. We didn't even know who was in Japan. But we are still trying to collect our money, but we know one day we will collect. So please get your business to that global business. Then we are friends, internationally. The people we know now, I'm sure every one of us, there are many. Asset acquisition, you be able, some of us we've had our own houses. Time freedom. I mean, if I'm still working in the office and looking forward to retirement, what will I be doing now? Waking up at maybe 3 a.m., still going to the office, and then leaving a legacy for our children. So this is what Forever is. Please, I want you to also take this opportunity, spread the opportunity, and let us, make Forever Nigeria great. You can get all you desire in Forever. Believe it, see it, walk it, and it will It will happen. I don't believe anything is impossible. No, 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 no. Nothing is impossible as far as I'm concerned. Everything is possible and it's in your mind. So, happy 25th anniversary. Here is to many more years of greater achievement. Love from me and Papa Oyemade.
Thank you so much, Mommy. Let's roll the drums. Let's roll the drums. I want to see those emojis come up. Mommy, thank you so much for that amazing presentation. You gave us the history and you also gave us the way forward. Thank you so